In today's video, I'm going to show you guys the steps I'm taking to get my first ever payout. As you can see today, I did get temporary deactivated because I have a limit where if I lose one trade, I'm done for the day, so I just lock myself out. We just dismissed the notification, but so where I'm at in my funded accounts is this account I'm down $234, and the two other funded accounts I'm up $1,000 with only one day of 200 plus in profit. So with Top Step, you need 5 days of 200 plus or more to get a payout. So I'm on track for the two other accounts. I'm on track. So I need 4 more days. But the steps I'm taking to get a payout are just following my plan, staying to my rule set. So if I have 3 or 2 losing days in a row, so like let's say tomorrow I lose another trade, I'll take the next day off. But I mean, since it's the weekend, I won't have to do that. But if I have 2 winning days, like the same thing as the losses, then I'll take the next day off. Another thing I do is I lock myself out. So, like as you can see, I'm locked out for another 5 hours and 7 minutes since I lost one trade. So I give myself one trade a day since I'm risking a decent amount on a 50K account. Uh, so I give myself one trade per day, and if I lose that trade, I'm done for the day. Top Step does have a lockout feature in its settings, so right here, personal daily loss limit, and then you could put it to liquidate and block, so you won't be able to take another trade. So like, if you want to read this or whatever, I'll leave it up on the screen for a little, but it basically says your account has been temporarily deactivated for exceeding the personal daily loss limit. So it blocks any further trading for the remainder of the day. So tomorrow morning I'll be able to trade again, but I did take a trade. So here it is. I'll show you guys me entering the trade and exiting the trade. All right, 9:30's about to hit. What I'm looking at right now is I wanted to sweep these lows and then break this fair value gap. I'll enter in longs. So when I get my first ever payout, I'm planning for it to be around $2,000. So I'd have to get my account to $4,000 because you can only take 50% of the pay of your account balance. So if I get my account to 4,000, I'm planning to withdraw 200 or $2,000 and take a payout of that. And what I'm planning to do to spend that is, well, personally, I'm gonna get Beats headphones over the head, uh, pretty much cover all my money I've lost in prop firms, like all the challenges I've taken and stuff. And then I was gonna buy a couple of my siblings something, just something small, something big, depends on how much money I've left. But that's what I'm gonna plan to spend my first ever payout on. After that, the payouts I get from funded accounts, I'm gonna just keep an account, and then I'll use that for my own personal and live account because eventually I want to be using my own money. So I'm able to take a withdrawal every day or whenever. How I'm gonna manage that is I'm just gonna follow my rules. I have a strategy and a system where I have a 50% win rate, so I'm gonna uh, take every trade like an independent event, and yeah, I'm just gonna stick to my rules. I have a lockout setting on Top Step X, so if I take a trade, I can't take another. No, I won't be like fiending to take trades because I'm locked out. I won't even be able to, even if I am fiending to take a trade. I am only taking A plus setups, so I have to have 3 confirmations. Now there's 4 or 5 confirmations that I have. So I have the time confirmation, which is from 9:30 to 11. I have the 50% fib, which is kind of a given. I need that every time. a fair value gap that gets inverse, which is kind of a given. So automatically, I need at least three confirmations to get into a trade. But there's two other confirmations that I like, which is a bounce off the 8 EMA, which you could see like right here. Like you bounce off, like wicked up, and then come back down, and then basically a bounce off the 8 EMA. And then another one is it if NQ is aligning with ES, I could show you guys. So if it's aligning with ES, that's another confirmation. So like as you can see, this is ES. Look at the charts. And if I go to NQ, this is NQ. It looks pretty similar. So that's another confirmation that I'm going to be using. So I need at least three confirmations, but it'll be a lot better if I have four or even five. I did just go get a cavity filled, so my mouth is all numb. Just sorry if I look weird or sound different or whatever, but I was just letting you know I did just get a cavity filled. So how I'm gonna be managing these accounts, I kind of already went over it. Is I'm gonna try and get a payout on this account first, and then while that's happening, I'm planning to open like two more challenges and copy trade it with a funded account while I'm trying to get a payout. Hopefully, I'll pass those while I get a payout, and then I'll have five funded accounts, one where I've gotten a payout, and then after I get that payout, I'm gonna copy trade four of them. So like so let's say I get a payout for 2,000, and then like I copy trade four of them, and I get another payout for 2,000. That's through four accounts. That's $8,000 instead of just 2,000. That's eventually where I want to be at in 2025. I do trade on the 1 minute. I'm on the 2 minute right now. Sometimes I take trades on the 2 minute or 3 minute, but those are the three time frames that I trade on. I get biases and like daily bias on where I think the market's going on the hour time frame, the 4 hour time frame, and the daily. But basically, just look at lows, liquidity, and everything. I have a couple zones marked out where like I'd like to see it bounce off of, and like as you can see if you go to the 1 hour. So here's a zone that I drew a couple days ago. We came in, bounced off of it, then we eventually broke through, came back up, bounced off of it, came back up, bounced off of it, came back up again, bounced off of it. So this zone's really respected right here. It's been playing out a lot. So I like to draw zones on like the 1 hour, 4 hour, and daily, and then come just basically just come back down to the 1 minute and trade my scalps. This is going to be a short video, and I am just going to wrap the video up right there. I don't have much more to talk about other than just trying to get my first payout. But with that, I'm going to get to end this video, and I'll see you guys next time.